What's good, people? It's your boy Les, and welcome back to the channel. And man, today we got a hairstylist video, man. And, she happened to, be on, I don't want to say too much before we jump into the video, man. But before we jump into the video, man, all I ask is just help your boy out, man, by just doing me a quick favor. And if you did that, I appreciate you. Now let's get it.
I have to live the rest of my life knowing that I wasn't there for my baby. She must have been terrified. She must have been terrified for her children downstairs.
In the late hours of October 9th, 2023, at around 11:30 p.m., law enforcement officers responded to a chilling 911 call from a distraught male. On the other end of the line, the man confessed that he had just shot his fiancée.
I grabbed her gun from under the mattress, and she was trying to come out.
With urgency, officers were quickly dispatched to the apartment, unaware of the tragedy awaiting them. Upon arrival, they found a heartbreaking scene. Inside the apartment, Amanda S. Williams, a 46-year-old popular hairstylist, lay lifeless on the floor, her body covered with gunshot wounds. Moments before the incident, the couple had just proposed to each other, and Amanda had said yes, but that wedding would never happen. This is a very heartbreaking story of Amanda S. Williams. 46-year-old Amanda S. Williams was born on April 18, 1977, in Cleveland, Ohio. She grew up in a large, close-knit family, raised by her parents, George L. Williams and Jewel Lewis. Amanda's upbringing was deeply rooted in strong family values and a sense of community. In 1995, Amanda graduated from Shaw High School, already exhibiting the drive and determination that would later define her. Amanda then continued her education at Cleveland State University, where she earned a Bachelor's of Science degree, laying the foundation for her future ambitions. Amanda always dreamed of becoming a successful entrepreneur, and her journey reflected her aspirations. While she pursued her professional goals, she also embraced her role as a nurturing mother to her two children, Tyler M. Williams and Tristan W. Beckley. Her love and care extended further as she proudly took on the role of a doting grandmother to her grandson, Tylen M. Williams, whom she adored. Amanda's vibrant energy radiated through her social media posts, where she presented herself as a young woman brimming with joy, ambition, and an unshakable zest for life.
I haven't made a reel in a couple of days. Instagram says that I have to keep making reels to grow. So here's your reel. Ta-da.
When it comes to this sunlight, I'm gonna take a picture.
Man, let me go ahead and just make a quick stop right quick, man. Guys, as you can honestly see, man, there's no doubt about it. She's a very attractive woman, you know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing so far, seemed like she was a good person at heart. But I haven't watched this video. I'm just now watching it along with you guys, man. But hey, one thing I just want to just say, let it be known that she was a very attractive, woman, man. And she seemed like she was a, like I said, kind woman, looked like she had things going for herself. But let's dive deep into it, man. Let me know, guys, if you guys enjoying this content, man. Go ahead and give this video a like for your boy, all right? You be helping your boy out. Let's get it.
Family fondly recalled her as someone who was never afraid to dream big and chase her goals with unwavering determination. Her confidence and drive were infectious, leaving an indelible mark on everyone who crossed her path. But Amanda's influence didn't stop at her personal interactions. It extended to an ever-growing audience online. Her online presence was a reflection of her uplifting spirit. Amanda used her platform to share positive messages aimed at encouraging others to embrace self-improvement and personal growth.
It's cold outside, it's dry outside. We need to put the moisture back into our hair, ladies. With that being said, we have our hair scalp souffle. All natural ingredients. All good for your hair. It helps it grow. It smells good. It keeps the moisture locked in. It gives it a great shine. For me, I have feeders, a nice little cute and convenient hairstyle right now. But my scalp gets a little bit dry, so what do? You can apply the hair and scalp souffle to your braids on your scalp. It brings the braids back to life. It puts the moisture back into your hair. It takes the white dandruff away, and it gets you all the way together.
She believed
Hey man,
deeply in the
like I
power
said,
of
bro, like you can honestly see that, hey, she was a go-getter. She seemed like I said, seemed like a good woman, speaking life into other women, helping other women out. Seemed like she was a content creator as well, and I can't blame her, man. A woman as beautiful as she, like the world need to see. And hey, you know what I'm saying? Looked like she had a lot going for herself, man. But as you can tell by the title, that hey, the outcome of it. But let's dive deep into this, man. But like I said, guys, go ahead and give this video a like, guys. All right, let's get it.
perseverance and consistently urged her followers to rise above life's distractions and focus on becoming the best versions of themselves. Amanda's posts were a vibrant blend of motivational quotes, empowering captions, and snapshots of her journey toward success, whether she was sharing tips about mastering a skill, celebrating her achievements, or offering words of encouragement. Growing up, Amanda had always been captivated by the transformative power of beauty and fashion. She spent hours watching beauty tutorials, experimenting with different hairstyles on herself and her friends, and observing how small changes, a fresh haircut, a new makeup look, or a polished outfit could light up someone's confidence. Amanda began honing her skills at an early age. She started by making her friends and family members' hair at home, often transforming their living room into a makeshift salon. Word quickly spread about Amanda's natural talent, and soon, she was offering home services to
That's what's
clients
up.
in her neighborhood.
Hey, 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 happy Saturday, everybody. Just wanted to come on here on my social media platform and say thank you so much to all my clients who have been rocking with me through COVID, through the transition. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You guys are the real MVPs. Also, everybody who has supported Amanda the Stylist and my brand, you get the hair and scalp souffle, you purchase Charmaine Diamond hair extensions, or to my fellas, y'all get the beard balm. Thank you so much. You guys are most certainly appreciated, and I love each and every one of y'all. And have a great, happy Saturday and a blessed weekend. And thanks for rocking with Amanda the Stylist.
For years, she built her reputation through dedication, hard work, and a genuine love for what she did, and what started as a childhood curiosity would eventually blossom into a lifelong passion. In 2023, determined to turn her passion into a thriving profession, Amanda worked tirelessly to achieve her dream of opening her
That's
own
what's up.
salon. She launched A La Mode Styles, which was located in University Heights, a trendy area near downtown Cleveland, where her vision for beauty and personal care took shape. Amanda's entrepreneurial journey was one of steady growth. Over time, she expanded her clientele and strengthened her brand by successfully launching her own line of hair care products. The salon's second anniversary celebration marked a significant milestone, reflecting her hard work, dedication, and undeniable business savvy.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Not only that she was, beautiful, but she was a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? And one thing you can see that she had, she pursued her passion. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that she loved what she did, what she do, and she came out with her own brand, with her own product. And like I said, this lady had a lot going for her, you know. And the thing is that she is very appreciative, because even, making her little posts, thanking her people that follow her, people that rock with her, it showed you that, she was appreciative, and she reciprocate all that was given to her. And it's sad that, like I said, I don't know her, but you could tell that she seemed like she was a beautiful soul. But let me know, guys, what you getting from this video so far. Have you guys, heard about Amanda's story? But like I said, I'm new to this, just like you guys. I just went ahead and I just went ahead and said, let me go ahead and pull the trigger on this. But Hey, seemed like she was a beautiful person in and out. But if you're enjoying this content, guys, feel free. Do your boy a favor. Give this video a like. All right, you'll be helping your boy out. Let's get it.
Don't go in there and... Don't touch it! All right.
There. I was at about 6 there. You don't want to see me go to 10.
Listen, just because I'm not posting about it doesn't mean I'm not working. Not all hustle is loud. I just like to move in silence and make moves in private. I don't need no validation from the internet, and I don't need no pats on the back. I'm not doing it for nobody except for my family and my future. That's all.
Okay, as you guys probably know, I sell premium quality bundle hair. It's called Charme Diamond. So Charme Diamond hair extensions, I'm going to show you a few of the textures that I carry that's in stock. So of course we have the straight. This is a Brazilian straight bundle hair. Great quality. You can use it for prontos, sew-ins, ponytails, whatever. Then I have the body wave curl texture. This is my #1 seller here. I use this for a lot of my installs. You can straighten it out or you can curl it, and it gives you great body curls. Then we're going to move on to the loose curl. So this gives you the maximum volume. So I do sew-ins with this. Their curls is popping, okay? This is the loose curl. Then I have the summer hair. This is the Italian curl. This is our summer vacation hair. You wet this, you can put leave-in conditioner and spray it. Amazing Italian curl. Then I have my second bestseller. This is loose body wave.
Damn it,
But
man.
just
Well,
when
hey, she wasn't playing, bro. Hey, she wasn't playing. Like she was really getting it, man. She was really after the bag. She was really after it. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. She wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, she was pursuing her passion, and I like the fact that she's a go getter. You know, hey, like I said, man, beautiful woman. Like I said, man, seemed like a person. Beautiful from the inside and out. But let's dive more deep into it, man, because I know it ain't gonna end well. But let's get it, guys.
it seemed like her life was picture perfect, nothing could have prepared her for what was to come. While Amanda thrived in her professional life, her personal life also appeared to flourish. Her irresistible charm and vibrant personality led her into a relationship with a man who would profoundly impact her life in ways she could never have imagined. Amanda had been in a relationship with 41-year-old Terrell Edwards for over 6 years. Terrell worked at a hospital and also
Hey, buddy,
drove
with
for
like Kendrick
Walmart
Lamar, man, for a quick sec, man. Let me know, guys, if you guys agree.
as a side hustle. Together, they seemed to share a stable, loving, and supportive bond. The couple lived in Warrensville Heights and would often showcase their love on social media, sharing affectionate videos and joyful moments that reflected the depth of their relationship. To anyone watching from the outside, Amanda's life appeared to be the perfect blend of professional success and personal happiness.
Hey, birthday girl. What you doing? Are you having breakfast?
Breakfast on my birthday.
Yeah, birthday girl.
But a single decision would change everything. After dating for several years, Terrell decided it was time to take their relationship to the next level. He had seen Amanda grow and flourish, not just as his partner, but as a hardworking, compassionate, and vibrant woman who inspired everyone around her. Terrell knew deep in his heart that Amanda was the woman he wanted to spend the rest of his life with, and he was ready to make it official. So, with the help of Amanda's family and friends, Terrell made a memorable proposal. Amanda's face lit up with pure surprise and joy. She could hardly believe what was happening. As Terrell asked her to be his wife, her excitement was unmistakable. Ecstatic and overwhelmed with happiness, Amanda embraced Terrell as the room erupted with applause, cheers, and happy tears from their friends and family. For Amanda, it wasn't just a proposal. It was the beginning of a new chapter with the man she loved deeply and ready to embark on this lifelong journey with Terrell by her side. But sometimes, life holds unexpected twists that can alter everything in the blink of an eye. Amanda would frequently post about their special milestones, proudly sharing glimpses of the love and joy she and Terrell experienced together. From a romantic Valentine's Day dinner to a memorable birthday trip to Las Vegas, complete with premium seats at an Usher concert, Amanda's posts radiated happiness. Their love story was captured in snapshots of laughter, affection, and unforgettable moments that left her followers gushing over their relationship. Now, you see all the love and laughter they shared? One day, something happened. Something they did not mention in that video. Despite being engaged for a year, Amanda and Terrell's relationship was not as perfect as it seemed on social media. Beneath the surface of their shared milestones and romantic posts, cracks began to form. Their relationship was hitting the rocks. With constant arguments and heated disagreements, what once felt like an unshakable bond now seemed not so perfect. The situation became so serious that they eventually decided to attend couples
Damn,
counseling.
bro. You see? Hey, that's why, bro. A lot of time y'all be seeing these couples talking about, couple goals and all that, man. Don't easily be fooled by what you see on social media, man. You know, it's just so ironic. Like my wife and my daughters, they were just telling me about some big YouTubers. They getting a divorce. A lot of time you see these people, man. Y'all thinking y'all talking about couples goals and y'all think they don't got their own issues, man. A lot of time, man, they be masking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? On social media, they looked at like, you know, they had that black love going, but behind closed doors, there was some things brewing up. You feel me? So, you know, so, you know, sometimes it ain't always it ain't always what it seems. You know what I'm saying to be. You know. So let me know, guys. Feel free chime in, leave a comment, guys. I love reading you guys' comment. All right, and like I said, guys, go ahead and give this video a like for your boy. You'll be helping your boy out. All right, and it's only free. All right, let's get it.
Hoping to rekindle the love and repair what was breaking. But even with therapy, Amanda couldn't shake the growing unease in her heart. She had started noticing red flags, small things at first, then larger issues that left her feeling increasingly anxious about their future. Still, she tried to hold on, hoping things would change. Nothing could prepare Amanda for what was about to happen next. On October 9th, 2023 at around 11:30 p.m., law enforcement officers responded to a chilling 911 call from a distraught male. On the other end of the line, the man confessed that he had just shot his fiancée. With urgency, officers were quickly dispatched to the apartment, unaware of the tragedy awaiting them. Upon arrival, they found a heartbreaking scene. Inside the apartment, 46-year-old Amanda S. Williams lay lifeless on the floor, her body covered with gunshot wounds. The woman who had once been full of life, laughter, and dreams was now unresponsive. Rescue personnel immediately got into action, assessing Amanda's condition in the hopes they might still save her. But her injuries were severe, and there was little they could do at the scene. Time was running out, and they had to act fast. In a desperate attempt to save her life, they transported her to South Point Hospital, where doctors and medical staff worked tirelessly. Tragically, despite their efforts, Amanda succumbed to her injuries. A woman who had shared joyful moments, dreams, and milestones with the man she once loved was now gone. But how did it come to this? Why would Terrell, the man Amanda had planned to marry, the man she had trusted with her future, commit such a brutal act? Amanda's tragic death left her family, friends, and community in disbelief. The shock of losing someone so vibrant, so full of potential, was unimaginable. But the even harder truth was understanding the fact that her life had been cut short by the very person who had once vowed to love and protect her. Due to the fact that Terrell had been the 911 caller and had openly confessed over the phone, the police immediately took him into custody for questioning. As officers began to piece together what had led to the tragic events that night, Terrell had a more terrifying version of what happened.
Man, let me just stop it right quick, guys, man. Bruh, I bet you this guy was jealous. I bet you this ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing more than he had a jealous outrage. I believe that's exactly what happened, guys. I may be wrong, but y'all let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping to conclusion. Yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm jumping straight to assumptions. From what I'm hearing so far about this lady, man, this lady looked like she was happy to, be married to the man. You know what I mean? She being engaged to the man, and like I said, she seemed like a, sweet lady. Yeah, I know that, there's two sides to every story, but like I said, guys, I'm jumping straight to the conclusion, man. Y'all go ahead and chime in the comments, man. Y'all let me know before we even, actually hear what really happened. But that's just me. You want to call it judgment? That's just what I do. But let's get it, man.
Terrell allegedly claimed that he and Amanda had been involved in a heated argument that quickly escalated. According to his account, things took a dangerous turn when Amanda, in a moment of anger, suddenly grabbed and held him in their bedroom. He described that Amanda was threatening him and blocking his way out, but when Terrell attempted to leave, all hell broke loose. Terrell further alleged that Amanda lunged at him with a leaving him no other option but to defend himself. It was then, he claimed, that he fired his gun. He said was self-defense. Terrell Edwards was initially released due to insufficient evidence to press charges. However, the Warrensville Heights Police Department and the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office assured the public that the investigation into Amanda Williams' tragic shooting was ongoing. They urged anyone with information to come forward. Though this response left Amanda's family and community dissatisfied and eager for swifter justice, determined to seek answers. Amanda's family and community members launched a social media campaign 2 weeks after the shooting. Their goal was to pressure authorities to thoroughly investigate Terrell's self-defense claim. Amanda's daughter, Tyler, emerged as a vocal advocate, channeling her grief into calls for accountability and justice. Although Terrell had no prior felony criminal record, family and friends claimed that he had a history of physically and emotionally abusing and manipulating Amanda. They say he had been arrested for assaulting her in 2019, and in 2020 a restraining order was filed against him by a separate woman who had accused him of stalking and threats. According to her family and friends, Amanda was actively planning to leave Terrell. The campaign gained traction and
That's exactly what it is. Like I tell you, some kind of jealous outrage. You know what I'm saying? The lady was planning, Amanda was planning on leaving him already. You know what I'm saying? You know, from the looks of the video, you know, Buddy's claimed that she stood in front of him. She was blocking him. A lot of time, who knows? Probably she didn't want the man to leave. You know what I'm saying? He threatened to leave. Probably threatened to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know, probably, you know, try to stop the man, you know, from doing something stupid out of love. But Buddy went ahead and tried to twist things up and saying that it was for out of self-defense, which I don't believe and I don't agree, you know. But hey, it's my opinion, my assumptions, guys. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all chime in, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if y'all enjoying the content, guys. All right, and go ahead and give this video a like for your boy, guys. All right, it's only free, guys. It ain't costing y'all nothing. Let's get it.
23 days after Amanda's death, the Warrensville Heights Police Department released a statement. It announced that evidence had been presented to a grand jury in Cuyahoga County. After reviewing the facts, the grand jury made a decision. They voted to issue an indictment in Amanda's case. Following this decision, the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office issued an arrest warrant for Terrell Edwards, charging him with the death of Amanda Williams. However, the most shocking revelation was yet to come. According to the prosecutor's office, the investigation led authorities to believe that Terrell's self-defense claim was part of a premeditated plan to kill Amanda. A warrant was issued for his arrest, but initial attempts to locate him were unsuccessful. Authorities urged Terrell to surrender, and on Friday, November 3rd, he turned himself in and was held on a $1 million bond. On February 27, 2024, nearly 4 months after Terrell Edwards' trial began, with the courtroom filled with anticipation, prosecutors believed their findings revealed the true sequence of events that night. But it was now up to the jury to determine whether Terrell Edwards had acted in genuine self-defense, or if Amanda's death was the result of a deliberate and violent act. The trial began with the testimony of County Deputy Medical Examiner Dr. Elizabeth Mooney, who served as the prosecution's first witness. Dr. Mooney clarified the cause and manner of Amanda's death, reporting that Amanda had died from multiple gunshot wounds. The courtroom's tension heightened as the prosecution followed up by presenting a series of cell phone videos that Terrell had recorded on the night of the shooting, offering what they believed was crucial evidence about the altercation. The video would reveal shocking details. The video captured an intense scene in the couple's bedroom, where Amanda was seen holding, demanding that Terrell leave her home. The recording continued as a struggle unfolded, during which Terrell retrieved a gun hidden under the mattress and shot it multiple times. But then, a single clue brought the case to a sharp focus. The prosecution emphasized key points from the footage to the jury. They pointed out that At no moment did Terrell ask Amanda to drop the knife or warn her that he was armed or intended to shoot. The video also showed Amanda positioned at a distance from Terrell, moving toward the front of the bed rather than charging at him aggressively, as he claimed. When it was Terrell's turn to testify, he painted a picture of fear and
Buddy
self-preservation.
went ahead and act as if he was the victim, when all along he took the life of a victim. Sad.
Insisted that he genuinely feared for his life during the altercation, describing Amanda as threatening. According to his testimony, shooting her was his only option at that moment to protect himself, a claim he hoped would convince the jury that his actions were justified as self-defense. Terrell began his testimony by describing his relationship with Amanda as pretty good overall, though he claimed things took a darker turn on the day in question. He stated that the arguments began over text messages and intensified after Amanda allegedly tried to force him out of their home. Terrell portrayed Amanda's behavior as increasingly alarming, claiming her eyes were red and bloodshot and describing her as seeming possessed by a demon. He further testified that Amanda threatened him, implying he would be in danger if he stayed the
Buddy
night.
lying, bruh. Hey, they clearly showed in the video, man. She was telling Buddy to go ahead and leave her house, man. Get out of her house. You know what I'm saying? Buddy just trying to go ahead and, use anything to go ahead and get out of the situation. Buddy was the demon in this situation right here.
According to his account, she warned, "If you stay here tonight, you'll have to sleep with one eye open." In response to feeling unsafe, Terrell said he moved 2 guns from his nightstand to his car. When he returned inside, he claimed he saw Amanda on the phone and assumed she was calling the police. Feeling further threatened, he decided to pack his belongings and leave. As he prepared to leave, Terrell alleged that Amanda confronted him with a knife. He claimed that while attempting to record the altercation on his phone, the situation spiraled out of control. But nothing could prepare investigators for what lay ahead. The video, however, captured Amanda setting the knife down, a key piece of evidence highlighted by the prosecution. They emphasized this critical moment to challenge Terrell's self-defense claim, arguing that Amanda was unarmed as she approached him. The prosecution also pointed out inconsistencies in Terrell's version of events and questioned the logic behind his actions that night. The defense attempted to cast doubt by suggesting that Amanda might have retrieved the knife at some point not shown in the video. However, this argument struggled to gain traction due to the clear implications of the footage and the medical evidence, which painted a different picture of the fatal encounter.
The prosecution and defense were in agreement that Edwards shot and killed his fiancée Amanda Williams. They say what's at question is whether he did so in an intentional act of murder or if he was acting in self-defense. During opening arguments, the prosecution shared that in early October, the couple was having a tense day of arguing. They said that night, Edwards and Williams continued arguing in their bedroom. The prosecution claims that Edwards fired 6 shots at Williams in anger after she told him to leave the house. The defense team, though, is claiming self-defense, saying Edwards fired the shots from a gun owned by Williams after she had.
In his emotional testimony, Terrell claimed he acted out of fear. He also justified preventing Amanda's daughter, Tyler, from entering the room, saying he wanted to shield her from the trauma of seeing her mother in such a state. However, the prosecution effectively used video evidence and medical testimony to challenge Terrell's narrative. They argued that Amanda had already set the knife down, indicating there was no immediate threat to Terrell when he shot her. This, after all the evidence was presented and closing arguments delivered, the responsibility shifted to the jury. Their task was to determine the truth. Was it truly an act of self-defense, as Terrell claimed, or had he taken Amanda's life without justification? On March 4, 2024, after carefully reviewing the evidence and considering the gravity of the crime, Judge Gall pronounced the sentence. Terrell Edwards was found guilty of 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of domestic violence. He was acquitted of the aggravated murder charge. Terrell Edwards received a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 15 years. However, due to firearm specifications, 3 additional 3-year terms were added to his sentence to be served consecutively. This adjustment meant that he would only become eligible for parole after serving a minimum of 24 years in prison. With the final judgment delivered and Terrell Edwards sentenced, Amanda Williams' family began to feel the first glimmers of closure since her tragic death. Although the deep wounds of grief would likely never fully heal, the conclusion of that trial allowed them to shift their focus toward healing and remembering Amanda for the vibrant life she lived, rather than the violent circumstances that ended it. On October 19, 2023, Amanda S. Lewis was laid to rest, with a funeral service held at the Word Church in Warrensville Heights, Ohio. Friends and family gathered to honor her memory, mourning the tragic loss of a life taken too soon. Her passing deeply impacted her community, and the service was a moment for loved ones to honor her memory. The tragic case of Amanda S. Williams serves as a reminder of the complexities of love, anger, and betrayal, and serves as a solemn reminder that violence in relationships leaves scars that are often invisible until it's too late.
Damn it, man. Wow, guys. That's a sad story, man. You know, like I said, man, beautiful young lady, gone too soon, you know, by some jealous outrage, some man that he already had previous, he had already had previous, they already mentioned that in previous relationship that, he was a stalker, abuser, you know what I'm saying? It just, man, sometimes, man, a lot of these women, man, they make poor choices in men. And like I said earlier in this video, man, a lot of time, what you see on social media, and like people be quick to go ahead and call them, quick to say couples goals, and who would have known? I'm pretty sure a lot of them were surprised. But behind closed doors, a lot of things does happen. But guys, if you made it to the point of this video, as you know, I like to share the word of God. Today's scripture is coming from Psalms 103, verse 2. Let all that I am praise the Lord. May I never forget the good things he does for me. Guys, never forget what the Lord have done for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Especially for me, he wakes us up every day and he clothes us in our right mind. This air that you and I breathe is from the Lord. It's himself. Be thankful and grateful for everything that he has done. For God has sent his only begotten son to die for us, But if you made it to the point, like I said, and it's your first time stopping by, consider subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like. You'll be doing me a favor, and at the same time, you'll be helping me out. If you haven't already, hit the notification for your boy, man. And if you got me, I always like to leave you with peace, love, and God bless. Love you guys, and Jesus love you best. Jesus is Lord of Let's. Peace.